What's going on? Here,
okay.
Not a normal tone. You don't need to.
You know what? Let me just warn you right now. This is me. This is how I talk. I'm passionate.
What's going on?
So I came here. Okay. I was videoing, I was vlogging the church. Okay. Whenever I vlog churches, I also take the time to worship Christ because I'm a born-again Christian. This is the same religion as mine. I'm not Muslim or a counter-religion. This is my religion. These are my brothers and sisters in Christ. The church is open to the public. I walked to the parking lot. I didn't have any issues. I walked past security filming. I didn't have any issues. I made it over there by the door. Okay, I was headed inside. Somebody came up to me, said, "You can't film without a film permit. You can't film without a film permit." I was asking that person if I turn off my camera, turn them all off. I only had this one going. This one was already off. I asked him if I turn off my camera, can I go inside and worship and use the restroom? He said, "No, you need a film permit." As he was telling me, no, I need a film permit, this gentleman walked up, told me to turn off my camera. So I asked him, I said, if I turn off my camera, can I go inside and view the church and use the restroom? Can I go into the church and use the restroom? At which point, he grabbed my tripod and yanked my camera away from me. I held onto it for a brief second, but he was actively trying to pull it out of my hand. I didn't want to get injured. I didn't want him to get injured. He had some dude that was like 9'3" standing next to me. I didn't want to get punched in the head. I didn't want to get beat up. So I let go of the camera. Then after I let go of the camera, okay, after he pulled it out of my hand, you know, I'm not going to fight him for it. If you try, listen, Sergeant Tiffin, if you try to fight me for my camera, I'm not going to fight you for it. I'm going to let go of it.
Right. Just keep going with your story.
Okay. And then after I told him, you're under citizen's arrest for robbery. Okay, you're under arrest by private person for robbery. Then they all came around me and said, you're trespassing, you need to get off the property. I told them, no, you're under arrest. I'm waiting for the police. I'm not going to leave the property after you're under arrest.
Do you know what the penal code section and definition is for robbery?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
211.
Right, that's the code. What's the definition of it though?
Any person that takes the personal property of another off of the person commits robbery.
No. It's theft of property by force or fear with the intent to permanently deprive.
That's one of them. That's not all of them. That's one of them.
That's the one that is 211 BC.
Here, you want me to read it to you?
It's okay. I know the codes.
Okay, well, maybe I can correct myself then.
And then are you aware that churches have the right to refuse property? They are under the trespass law. They are considered private property and they have the right to refuse entrance onto their property.
Well, that would have been a moot point had he trespassed me before he robbed me.
Okay, he was trying to prevent you from filming, okay, which they asked you to stop filming. You are on their property. Okay.
They never asked me to leave until after he committed a robbery.
You didn't have the right to film on their property.
He never asked me to leave until after.
He gave you your property back because you refused to turn the property, you refused to put the equipment down.
Robbery is the felonious token, robbery is the felonious taking of personal property in the possession of another from his person or immediate presence and against his will, accomplished by means of force or fear, okay? He grabbed onto my camera and he forcefully took it out of my hand.
The last part, he's got to permanently deprive you of that.
Did it say to permanently deprive me in that?
It is. And that's what theft is too.
So help me out because you're confusing me.
Okay, let me explain to you again.
Okay, do it again.
You were on their property.
Yeah.
They asked you to stop filming and to leave. You're on their property. They have a right to, this is private property under the trespass law. You need to understand, churches are considered private property.
Okay.
They are treated more like a business than they are a public open space.
Okay.
Okay? Therefore, once he asked you to stop filming and to leave, you needed to go with your other buddies over there who I already warned earlier for trespass. That's why I know they brought you over here to come by.
Okay.
So you needed to go over there and be done with that, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
You have any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question for you.
We can go to the sidewalk.
I have a question for you.
We can go to the sidewalk.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Help me understand this, Sergeant, because I want to follow the law.
You're on private property, right?
Okay. So, if somebody comes to my home or my business,
to defend your property.
If somebody comes to my business,
correct,
and I tell him, get off my property,
Yes.
Actually, no, let me change that.
And he
Let me use this scenario. If somebody comes to my business
Sure.
and they have a camera, and I go up to him and I take the camera out of his hand, okay? And then he says, give me back my camera. I say, no, you're trespassing. Get
And
off
you
my
give it-
property.
And you give it back to him, right?
No, I give it
his
back to
word
him
is
after
that
I
he gave
place
it
him.
back to you.
After I placed
Did the
him.
gentleman give it back
After
to you?
I placed him under arrest.
Did the gentleman give it back
After
to
I
you?
placed him under arrest.
You're arresting him on private property?
It doesn't matter. The felonies
What do
don't.
you- no.
Robbery can't be committed on a
No.
private property.
When he's trying to defend his property and prevent you from being
Defend
on
his
his
property from a camera?
Yes, because he's asking you not to be here. Okay.
He never asked me not to be here.
What's your? Do you have your? Did he assault you physically or anything like
Yeah,
that?
he assaulted me physically
Do
when
you
he
have-
robbed me
do you
for my
have view of
camera.
it? Do you have view of it, or would you like to show me?
What's that?
Would you like to show me?
Sure, I'll show you after you arrest him for robbery and we go to court. No, you're not going to do it?
I'll take a report for you. Like, just stating that this is not a crime.
Motherfucker.
So he's not going to arrest him for robbery.
So fuck this motherfucker too. Fuck
That's
you
all I
pussies.
needed.
Fuck you motherfucker.
That's all I needed, Sarge. What about the vandalism? You going to arrest him for
Sergeant.
vandalism?
Sergeant, we need assistance here.
No?
Okay,
Fuck
get a
Hernandez,
captain.
you
Get a
piece of
captain. Detective, get a captain here. Because you guys ain't shit.
So as you see, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason I won't show him the video, because I already know that even after I show him the video, they're going to
should
say
quit,
that the video
Hernandez.
didn't show that he robbed
You
me.
disgrace, Hernandez. To a
And they're going
court.
to say that the video didn't show that they they're going to say that and look at, they've already let him leave. He was lawfully placed under arrest pursuant to 837 of the California Penal Code. These police officers just completely and arbitrarily, whenever they feel like, ignore the law, ignore the state
You cannot pick and
legislature.
choose, Hernandez. You
This
cannot
is the
pick and
reason-
choose. You a law
Fuck
enforcement,
Hernandez, you piece of
pussy.
shit, dirtbag.
Hernandez and his
Fucking
sergeant are the
disgrace to
reason
the
why we
court.
need to get rid of qualified immunity in the state of California.
Yeah, it's coming.
They're the reason that qualified immunity needs to go
It's
away,
coming, guys.
because they're allowed to do things like this.
Colorado is down in other states.
And why does this
California's
matter?
next.
Why does this matter? Let's say that bald-headed white sergeant over there hates Mexicans,
Get the fuck out of here,
Okay.
Hernandez.
and a white
Sucker,
person robs me.
Hernandez.
Piece of shit. And a white person robs me for my personal property, because the bald-headed white cop hates Mexicans. He can side with the white cop instead of siding with me. Or let's say the white
Pussies.
cop's a Muslim and I'm a Christian. He can side with another Muslim instead of a Christian. Or let's say he hates women, okay? Or he hates men because he's a little bit, I'm not going to go there. But let's say he hates men, he's a little bit on the opposite side of the fence there. Okay, I got to be careful with my words. So he sides with the woman. See, this matters. That's the reason that they put in that's the reason there's a constitutional doctrine called equal protection,
Oh, shut the
equal
fuck up.
treatment under the law.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's say that sergeant there, okay, is a Trump supporter, and I'm wearing a Biden hat. So he takes the side of the other Trump supporter over my side because of his personal feelings, his personal bias. That's why I kept trying to show you. I kept trying to get Hernandez to show you
Jump
his
into
personal
the car,
bias.
Hernandez.
See, this is the personal
That's a-
bias that they have
That's
against
a
us.
shame, Hernandez. You're shame, Hernandez.
They think that because we're
There you
recording.
go, Hernandez a pussy. Hernandez a pussy. Hernandez a pussy.
That's right.
Right on, brother.
Looking like fools over there, man. Come on.
Acting like a bunch of bitches.
So the Sarge over there is doing everything in his power, trying to figure out how he can hem me up,
Yeah, he's about
and that's
to do
fine.
that.
Shut up, Bow
But
Wow.
you
You
weren't
weren't even
though,
out here,
when
stupid.
He warned us though. Oh, this is you.
That's
warning.
fine. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be able to go visit Furry in jail. Furry, I'm coming to see you, man.
Dog makes another appearance, guys. She was dressed as a doggy dog for Halloween today.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I would have never figured it out.
Had all that makeup on.
So the Sarge just deprived me of my rights. I still don't have the name of that person. How can I even how can I even pursue civil action against him when they allowed him to abscond, when they just allowed him to leave?
That's not Jesus like, man, lady. That's not Jesus like. You don't welcome people here.
See, Hernandez wanted me to put my
Another
camera down
Christian.
so he could put me in handcuffs, but he never once mentioned putting the guy that committed the felony robbery in handcuffs.
Ten Commandments.
If that doesn't demonstrate a clear bias, I don't know what does or whatever will.
Let's step down. Silence, please, right next.
Yeah.
Mr. Silencio.
Oh, no, we're leaving it, I guess.
Dude,
What the hell? I have 821 watching. There's something wrong with my phone. I don't have 821 watching.
How you doing?
That's a lie. That's a lie. I think I'm sniping SGV's stream right now.
Who got arrested?
No, Furry.
Oh.
You walk in there.
What the hell?
I did this place.
Oh, you did?
Dude,
Walk in there, bro.
dude,
Oh, you're here.
dude.
Shit.
Battery.
What the hell?
Oh, you never
I'm a
give me your
fan.
email.
They're not right. You know.
I'm a fan. What the hell? How are you?
Good, how about you?
I'm good. Film me. I'm gonna drink. Film me.
Hey, shit, dude!
Film me. I'm gonna take a drink. Film me.
Oh.
Hey, stop filming me. I'm eating on the sidewalk.
You don't have no privacy.
So, I guess what I'll do is I'll just have to sue the church, because we'll just have to do a, we'll just have to subpoena the church records to see if that guy works for the church.
If you see this guy right there, it's up. That's Mr. Silencio. He didn't even bring us pizza.
That's Alcor.
Fuck.
You see that fool drop my camera on the floor?
Yeah.
So let's see if the sergeant got permission to lock me up.
Hey, you have to ask for permission to talk, Sergeant.
I'll speak with this gentleman right here. Yes, sir.
Can I go on the property without trespassing?
No,
He's going to talk to me on the phone.
Okay. That's all right.
Just stay right there, talk to him right there.
Yes.
Okay. So pretty much spoke with the watch commander as well.
Yeah.
There's no force or fear in this, man. You weren't afraid of the guy.
Yes, I was. That's why I let go of my tripod. That's why I let go of my camera.
Because he didn't jack it from you. A robbery is forcefully taking something. In
Really?
this case, it did not happen.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So
That's not what I just read, though.
We're more than happy to. I'll take a report for you if you want, and if detectives end up wanting to go after him later, that's fine. And I'll even let you sign a PPA if you want. That's up to you. But the watch commander has even advised that it doesn't sound like we have a crime based on his story, yours. You didn't let me see the video, so that's where we're at.
Well, the PPA is a felony, so
It's not. The PPA is a misdemeanor.
for what would you PPA him for?
PPA is only a misdemeanor.
For
We
what,
only
theft?
arrest people for misdemeanors.
For
on
what, theft?
PPAs.
You can't arrest for
No.
Section 8. Did they change 837 of the California Penal Code? Because it used to say a misdemeanor committed in my presence or a felony that has in
That's what I'm
fact
saying. I'm giving you that option if you wanna fill out a PPA, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna enforce the arrest.
Would you
'cause
just
I don't
told me
think
that
the
I can't
PCA
arrest for felony?
You can't. A robbery is. I'll let you sign a PPA for theft if you want.
No, I'm trying to get you to edify me. Enlighten
No,
me.
it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Enlighten me.
It doesn't work.
Can I arrest somebody for a felony or not? No, you can't. How long you been a
It goes by your word against his right now. That's all we have.
How
I
long
can
have you
even
been a
tell
police
you-
officer?
16 years. Okay?
Can I read? Well, never mind.
No, that's your option.
I won't read 837 to you
Would
because
like-
based on the
would you
fact that I
like a
read.
theft report. Or
What's that?
Would you like a theft report? With
Yes,
I'll
I would
let
like
you
a
then
theft
sign
report.
PPA?
No, I won't sign a PPA, but I'd like a
Okay,
theft report,
that's
and
fine. Do
you can
have
put me
your,
as anonymous.
ID, please.
I don't want to identify.
Okay, I don't do anonymous reports, brother.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay.
We'll do them for serious felony crimes where
Yeah.
the victim's unable to talk to us. I'm
Okay.
more than happy to put your information down if you want.
No,
It's up to you. If you want to refuse a report, I'll give you a business card.
I don't want to refuse a report. What I want to do is I want to make it clear to you that what I want is I want him taken into custody for
Not gonna
felony
happen.
robbery.
Not
Okay.
gonna happen.
Well, I can't make you.
Okay, I'll give you a business card and explain to you why if you'd like that instead.
Sure, I'll listen to your explanation.
I already gave it to you. I don't
Oh,
have to do myself
okay.
again.
I thought you just
Would
offered
you like
to-
a business card with all the
Sure, please. Can you
information
give
I
me that?
just
Yeah. You guys scared me. I thought he would take me into custody. You guys came up, man. I thought I was gonna go. I thought I was gonna get falsely arrested. I thought I was gonna have to fork over another $5,000 to sue LAPD. You guys scared me.
We're here to hear both sides of the story.
Yeah, $5,000 a pop is expensive. It's expensive. It's expensive. It takes a long time to get your money back too. I seriously thought I was gonna have to fork over another $5,000 to sue you guys. And I seriously hope and pray that they do get rid of qualified immunity in the state of California. And Detective Hernandez there, you're the main reason here, and also the sergeant. You've been fairly impartial, although you're still like not whatever. But you're the main reason why we need to get rid of qualified immunity, so that, you know, I can hold you accountable for violating my rights. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, there's a constitutional doctrine that says equal treatment, equal protection under law. And basically what that means is you can't take his person's side because you approve of what he did and you disapprove of what I do. You know that's a constitutional principle. Do you have any respect for the brave men that died, that fought, bled, and died for our country to give us that beautiful Constitution that made us the greatest country in the history of planet Earth? Do you have any respect for that at all? I know the answer to that. The answer is no, you don't. And that's why we need to get rid of qualified immunity, so that you can't do to other people what you just did to me, and so that the sergeant can't do to other people what you just did to me. This is not a court of law. You're not the district attorney. You're supposed to arrest him, and then you let the district attorney decide whether or not, and you let the judge and the jury decide whether or not the crime was actually committed. And the sergeant telling me that I cannot arrest for a felony? You guys never read 830? You've been a detective for 25 years and you've never read 837 of the California Penal Code? It's pretty clear. It says a misdemeanor committed in my presence, or a felony that has in fact been committed, and I have reason to believe that the person arrested committed the felony. That's 837. That describes private person arrest. You know why they took the time to write it down? So that tyrants like you can't come up to people like me and say that I don't have the right to arrest a felony suspect, yet you do it anyways. Just to demonstrate your total contempt for the rule of law. You understand that? That he has contempt for the rule of law, and so do you, and so does your sergeant? Do you understand that we know, that I know, and that more and more Americans right now, I have 791 people watching you live. Do you know that more and more American citizens understand what you're doing?
That's great. More people are being more educated and informed.
And do you understand that you are creating hatred for law enforcement officers everywhere, and those poor son of a bitch Compton sheriff's deputies that got shot for no reason at all because somebody hated them. And you two are earning hate for men and women in the law enforcement profession everywhere, not just in America, worldwide.
Don't talk to him, bro.
Yeah, don't talk to me, because I'm speaking truth to power. And everybody knows you don't like truth. See, and this narcissist right here, I mean, it doesn't matter what document I show him, he's never going to admit that he's wrong, because he's a narcissist. A detective for 25 years violating countless citizens' rights, why would he ever have to admit he's wrong? He doesn't have to. He's completely unaccountable. If you were to arrest me and I were to pay the $5 grand, which I would have, and I were to sue you, nothing comes out of your pocket. The taxpayers.
They want to shut the gate now, or?
The taxpayers in LA pay. Why would you care?
Here you go, sir.
Why would you care? Thanks, Sergeant.
Okay, please don't trespass on the property anymore, okay?
No, I've been trespassed, so I won't come on the property.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, thank
And
you.
you sure you don't want to provide me any of your information, report, anything like that? All right.
Well,
I'm offering it to you. Let the detectives figure it out.
He
Go after
knows it.
I don't think that I should have to give up my personal identity.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't
sir.
think that's a requirement
That's
under the law.
That's your option.
I don't know if that's is that a policy of yours?
So, well, let me ask you. So, how would the detectives get back a hold of you, or
Give
the
them an
attorney-
email address.
or the attorney get a hold of
I'd
you?
give them an
whenever
email
they
address.
wanna go, but we gotta contact you by phone.
I'd give them an email
How would you get
address.
subpoenaed?
I'd give them an email address. They would contact me
Emails
by
don't work.
email, and then I would give them my phone number.
Okay. Yeah. I can do that if you want.
That's contact information.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like a report, and I'd like to provide you with my email address. But I'm not surrendering. I'm not pissing on the graves of the men, the brave men and women who gave me the Fourth Amendment. I'm not going to piss on their graves, Sergeant.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it. So if you will take the
What am I
report,
searching and seizing?
if you will take the report with an email address, I would like that.
Okay, sure. I'll take it for you.
Thank you. So he's going to take an address. I'm going to give him an email. That's something. It's better than nothing. And Hernandez here tells the junior officer not to talk to me and not to listen to me.
She's been writing up all the information already.
35 years, wearing a gray shirt.
She's a detective.
Gray pants, letting under some fire.
I'm sorry, what was it? Jun?
Tell Hernandez.
I forgot. It was Jun? Jun. Hey. How long you been on the police department?
Doesn't matter.
Approximately?
3 days.
You want to be a douchebag? All right, you can be a douchebag too. See, I was kind of neutral, but now you're in the same category as this tyrant pig. You just got lumped in with him. You didn't need to be a douchebag towards me. I'm a citizen asking you a question. It's not a secret.
It sucks when you get schooled on the law, huh?
It's not a secret.
Hernandez.
I already told you I have over 800 people watching me. Maybe some of these people want to know how long you've been on the force too. You remember what I said about earning the hate? You're doing a very good job of earning hate for law enforcement officers everywhere. And unfortunately, some poor son of a bitch is going to have to pay the price for your ignorance. You think you're accomplishing by being rude to me and acting like that way with me? You think you're doing anything for your profession? You think that you're doing anything for your fellow officers? You think that you're accomplishing anything at all by behaving that way with me? What are you accomplishing? You're getting other cops hurt. That's all you're accomplishing. You think that there's no nexus between how you act on camera in front of millions of people and the people's perception of law enforcement? You think somebody's not going to watch this and say, F Los Angeles Police Department, who didn't feel that way before they watched this? You think somebody's going to watch this and watch you blatantly disregard, okay, the law? Watch you blatantly show a bias against me because you know damn good and well what you think I do.
Put your mouth, Hernandez.
You think that people are going to watch that and not have an opinion of LAPD? Well, he told me to come stand here.
All right, what's your
Sheep Show Media at gmail.com. And since I'm live, if I have any other born-again Christians at any other churches in America,
Sir, would you like to? Do you want to leave a phone number now?
no, I would not.
Want to put it on pause long enough to give me a phone number?
No, if the DA contacts me, which I'm not sure that he will, I'll be happy to provide a phone number. But you know, I'm not. At this point, I believe this is maybe an
You want to
exercise
provide
in
a business
futility.
address or a regular address?
No, I'll be happy to give that to the DA if he contacts me. I will cooperate fully with any investigation initiated by the district attorney. I just don't believe that any of the officers here at this scene have any intention of providing me the justice that the law requires that you provide me.
They're poor leadership, though. Very poor leadership. No, he's hanging around, milking the system.
I'm not sure what the legal doctrine is, but one of the good things that's come out of these officers' behaviors is when we go to court and you sue civilly, we are able to pull these other officers' prior arrests, and we're able to be able to demonstrate that they don't behave this way for other arrests in order to show a bias, in order to show malicious intent. So basically, if these people are not letting purse snatchers go because the purse snatcher gives the purse back, we're able to show that these officers have malicious intent, and that's a beautiful thing that's happened in our court system. We can pull these officers' other cases and use that as evidence against them. So,
Never let a person snatcher go, even if they got the property. All right, take care,
so I hope you're letting purse snatchers go.
Hey, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hernandez is piece of shit. That's a walk of shame, Hernandez. Quit, Hernandez, today.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hey, you guys, check out Sheep Show. Oh yeah, check out the show right now. Look at this.
Sorry guys, I'm not reading the chat. I apologize. I'm trying to watch my back. SGV's behind me. I don't. He's over there somewhere. He gave me a shirt. I don't know if he's gonna try and get it back because he just learned from the LAPD that if he takes it off of my person, okay, and robs me, but then he gives it back, that's not robbery. So I gotta watch my back because I mean, you know, Silence Boy could come and rip my body cam off my shirt and rob me, but then if he gives it back and throws it on the floor and gives it back, that's not robbery, according to the LAPD. So, you know, I gotta watch my back, make sure I'm good.
I could take all your equipment.
He can take everything. You can strip me naked, okay?
With my taser, they won't do anything. That's what
Hey,
you're saying?
Hey, it matters about your intent. Your intent. Just tell them that you thought I was having a heart attack and you were putting electricity to restart my heart. Because that means you have good intent. So yeah, you can tase me, bro. Go for it.
Oh no, the sergeant is back.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Permission to talk,
your,
sir. You're grounded.
What's the value of the stuff that was taken and then returned to you?
$2,000.
And what kind of camera is it?
It is a Sony XF43 or AF43, I believe.
Is anything else taken? Was it the whole setup?
It's the whole setup. The cell phone, the camera.
Okay, what's the cell phone?
The cell phone is a Galaxy Note. I'm gonna say 9 or 10. That's activated on a service with no insurance.
Okay, and what kind of tripod is it? A knee wear?
Yeah, this is incidental. This is maybe 20 bucks.
How much is the phone?
I'm gonna value the phone at approximately $1,000 to replacement value to buy a new phone.
All right, sir. What do you consider your occupation?
I'm self-employed. I'm a warrior for Jesus Christ. I'm a soldier in God's army.
Hopefully that's true.
Oh, I'm definitely born again.
Yeah,
I've been trespassed. I won't go on the property because I follow the law.
Property, okay? All these guys have already been warned for trespass.
We got like 30 more people coming. Are you
Wait,
gonna come
Sergeant.
line up and tell everybody, Sergeant?
Where's the property line?
Sergeant, that's Silence Boy.
Sergeant,
You better watch how you talk to Silence Boy.
there's
Don't talk to him
30
like
more
that.
people coming. You should just wait for them.
Come here, little doggy. You work for
Talking to me like that is one thing. You don't talk to Silence Boy like that.
You're
You
gonna
better
have to come
recognize.
back here, Sergeant. 30 more people on the way.
Look at another cop.
Okay.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. And come back. Let's go. We'll go one at a time. No, one at a time. Come on.
He already went.
There's a cop in that car.
How you doing? Cannon.
Piece of shit. Go defund the police, you piece of shit.
Oh, more stripes.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do, dude?
That was an undercover cop. It has no plates. I saw the uniform.
Oh, yeah, the Tundra?
Tundra, yeah. You see, they break the law. There's no plates and tinted windows.
Oh, hell no.
That was an undercover cop on the Tundra.
Donda.
Tundra.
Hey, can I play with your taser? No homo. No homo, but can I play with your taser? Can I like spin it?
Then they're gonna think you're gonna shoot him.
Just one picture. One picture.
Is that Bao?
Yeah, that's one.
Bao. Can I, Bao, is that Bao? Can I have your autograph, Bao?
One picture.
Bao. Bao, can you stream snipe me, Bao? Bao, can you please stream snipe me? Damn it, I told you I'm not putting up with these bastards that won't stream snipe me. I'm telling you, all you freaking bastards that are freaking copywriting, I demand you stream snipe me. I demand you steal my content. You're pissing me off.